friends. Welcome to Thursday. It's 2:30 in the morning, so it's technically Friday, but whatever. It's Thursday for the sake of the vlog. Today was a nice day. It was a slower day, even though we had D&D today. We cut the session short, though I did still have some crazy story stuff happen for my players that I wanted to have happen. And I'm very satisfied with the end result, really, because it sure surprised them. And I'll be honest, it wasn't the reveal I was intending, but it was a reveal that kind of fit the moment perfectly. So I'm like, ooh, this could be fun. Like, based on what one of the players did, I'm like, I think this is a good opportunity to show them something interesting. So, yeah, lots of fun stuff happened in D&D today, even if it was a shorter session. And then Kayla and I took a nap, and it was a pretty lengthy nap. I haven't gotten as much writing done today as I would have liked. I haven't actually gotten any writing done at all. I might do that now, maybe a little bit before bed, but yeah, I'm wrapping up the day, and there's not really much else I plan on doing. I had just finished playing quite a bit of Cold Steel, and that was fun. I finished Chapter 3, and I am already a decent amount of the way through Chapter 4. Excuse me. So, good progress all around, really. But I keep thinking about the Syadas War, even though the whole point of putting the outline away and not thinking about it for a few weeks is to get it out of my brain. But I keep thinking about the plot and how excited I am to write that book. But I just need to start working on some other projects so I can get my mind off of it. So, you know, I've got work writing to do, I've got some other personal projects I could do, so... like, when you're a writer, sky's the limit, really. You can essentially create whatever the hell you want, so that's something I want to do. Just create for the sake of it, and enjoy it. And there was a really interesting line of dialogue in Trails of Cold Steel earlier when I was playing it that kind of reminded me of a philosophy of mine that's kind of carried me through a lot of my tougher writing jobs. There's this NPC in it named Clara, who, like, she's like the leader of the art club or whatever, and she's kind of an eccentric, doesn't really care about anything other than her art, even the members of her club. So she just kind of leaves them to their own devices, and she's like, do whatever, don't bother me, I'm working on my own shit. And she talked about being in like an art slump, and that like her method of working through an art slump is to just mindlessly keep at it, and like once you push through it, you'll come out the other side feeling better about it all, and you'll be able to keep creating. And it kind of struck a chord with me, because I've done that with my writing before as well. And it's good advice. Clearly you don't want to take it overboard, you don't want to work yourself to the point of exhaustion, but working when you have a slump, and just making yourself do it mindlessly, and just kind of getting through whatever you're working on, will help, because even if it doesn't come out the greatest, you manage to push through that and get to the other side just fine. And oftentimes, creative slumps can leave us feeling like we aren't doing enough, like we aren't doing well, or anything like that. I know that's the case for me, and I feel like that's where a lot of my avoidance of the work I have comes in. So, pushing through a creative slump can help a lot, and I think just finding time to create, no matter what, is good advice that matches that pretty well. So, yeah, it was some good advice that really struck a chord with me, because I was like, I've done that before, I understand it, and it made me want to do some writing, even if it is pretty late. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. There's not much else to talk about, because like I said, today was just a D&D and rest day, and had some fun reveal during D&D today. So, yeah, I'm just gonna relax and enjoy the rest of the night. Oh yeah! I heard that the Trails in the Sky second chapter remake has a demo out, so that's exciting. It actually makes me kind of want to pick up my playthrough of first chapter again, because second chapter is the one I was most excited to see remade, because it's a very good game. It's not my personal favorite in the series. I actually don't know what my favorite would be. I know what my favorite per arc is. In the beginning of this, or the Liberl arc, it's Trails in the Sky the Third. That's my favorite of the Sky games. For Crossbell, it's Azure, of course. But I feel like Crossbell you can't really quantify, because I feel like you need both games. Like, Zero and Azure are just one game split into two. And so, like, that's why I feel like you can't really choose one or the other. But Azure is the one with the stronger story, so there's that, even if the ending's a little rushed. For the Erebonian arc, Cold Steel 3, for sure. Cold Steel 3 really struck me, and it's stayed with me all this time. And for Crossbell, so far it's probably the first Daybreak. Horizon's really close, though. Horizon is very good. It just has some pacing issues, but I feel like if I can play the game through another 2 or 3 times, I'll probably come around on the pacing and enjoy it all the same. But yeah, I think if it weren't for those pacing issues, that would be my favorite, but I think Daybreak 1 takes the cake. But yeah, let me go ahead and wrap up today. I didn't mean to like rank Trails games, but like I can't pick a favorite out of those. Those are just my favorites from each arc. They're all good. Like, the Trails games are all good. It's hard to rank them. But yeah, I've been stalling long enough. Thank you all so much for watching. You are all wonderful people, and as always, I'll see you again tomorrow.